Hello dear subscribers, Michelle is back on the line, and today I propose you to make together with you to expose a fraudulent scheme of the black broker Exness. Uh, After a thorough analysis of dozens of sources and studying the experience of real traders, I'm forced to say Exness is a classic example of an offshore broker with a dubious reputation and many, I would say, skeletons in the closet. Um, in this particular review, I will prove to you why trusting this company with your funds is an extremely reckless decision. Yep. If you value my reviews, I'd be very appreciated if you will support me with a like and a subscription to this channel. This will help me to spread the truth about the Exness black scheme all over the net. Okay, first of all, I propose you to take a look at the central page of the Exness, my.exness.market website, where are listed the licenses that these guys already have. They mention Seychelles, FSA, a classic offshore with minimal requirements for brokers. Also, they mention Curacao and Saint Martin. This is another offshore zone with very soft regulation. Plus, they mention British Virgin Islands, FSC. This is also an offshore territory with owner anonymity. And finally, they mention also Mauritius, which has a weak regulation of the financial sector. Yes, Exness also has more serious regulators like Cyprus, Commission, or FCA, but it's important to understand one tricky move. The company directs clients from different countries to different jurisdictions, and a majority of traders from the CIS fall precisely under offshore regulations where investor protection is practically absent. Plus, at this particular central page, there are no any mentions about the European regulators, only offshore regulators. The important fact that the companies Exness Cyprus Limited and Exness UK are regulated by Cyprus, and FCA does not serve retail clients. That means that traders from CIS and Russia also regions receive a surrogate of protection through only offshore structures. Uh, from numerous, trader reviews via internet, it follows that Exness creates artificial obstacles for withdrawing funds. Here are only just some of the complaints. The first is the requirement to top up the difference when withdrawing if the account balance is less than the amount of the last deposit. The second is a 90-day waiting period for withdrawing funds by certain methods, plus sudden accounts blockages without clear explanations of the reasons. One forum user states directly, if you consider it normal when withdrawing your money at, say, an ATM to have to top up some difference, withholding amount, some kind of deposit, and other nonsense, then by all means. what plus performs Exness? For example, technical manipulations. Uh, there are lots of traders complaints about the constant platform freezes at key moments in trading, about the requotes means refusals to execute orders at the stated price, and the slippage to the trader's disadvantage. One of the users writes, I invested a few $100 a year and started trading, but due to the constant freezing of the platform, I lost money. In my understanding, this is a very usual situation which each of us faced during our trading careers. Um, Also, I will mention the aggressive marketing policy. That you have to know that Exness uses aggressive marketing aimed at the very beginners, creating the illusion of easy money through advertising on social networks, canceling the risks of trading with leverage, attraction through affiliate programs with high commissions. On various trading forums, you can find a massive negative reviews about working with Exness, and some technical complaints sounds like I can't withdraw funds from this site, looks like I've been scammed and bluntly ripped off. Here they do everything to make the client lose money, but if doesn't work, they simply block the account and others. Next, you know, I would say that Exness uses typical, absolutely typical scheme of offshore brokers. Registration in multiple jurisdictions to create the appearance of regulation, directing clients from different countries to different jurisdictions, use of intermediaries for payments and withdrawals. If we'll compare Exness with classical white brokers, licensed white brokers, the key differences will be the following. First of all, the leverage. Exness offers unrealistically high leverage up to 1 to 2,000. For comparison, regulated brokers in the European Union or United States offer a maximum of 1 to 30 at maximum for retail clients. Account types and spreads. Exness advertises zero spreads, but in practice, traders face hidden commissions and spread widening during volatile periods. Regulatory protection. Unlikely truly regulated brokers, Exness does not participate in client compensation funds, does not provide deposit insurance, and does not disclose information about its actual locations and owners. That's why my final conclusion will be that Exness is a completely black broker you should never trust. Based on the conducted analysis, I have come to an unambiguous conclusion that Exness is a classic example of an offshore broker with a high-risk business model. The company, these guys use the following methods of operation: creation of illusion of regulation through multiple offshore licenses, as I already mentioned several times, technical manipulations with the platform and order executioning, creating artificial obstacles for withdrawing funds, aggressive marketing aimed at unexperienced traders, at the beginners, and lack of transparency in the ownership structure and actual location. Yep, friends, I strongly do not recommend you working with Exness and similar offshore brokers. Your money is not protected, and in the event of conflict situation, you have practically no chances of restored justice. If you have already encountered Exness unfair practices and lost your money, please write me in the comments about your situation and I'll try to give you recommendations on further actions. Okay guys, thank you for your attention and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Your activity, once again I will repeat it, helps to spread important information and protect other traders from scammers. Thank you and hope we'll meet again in my next reviews. Bye.